Make sure this is right. Let me make sure this is right. Let me make sure this is up. Hold on. Let me turn this the right way. I got this the wrong way. There we go. What it be? Who checking in with your boy? Get this right. Xavier Gamble. Who checking in with your boy? Yes, sir. We rocking. We is rocking. Coffee and Mary Jane is back, baby. I got my coffee. I got the coffee. I got the stick ready. You know the stick stay in the clip. You know the stick keep a long, extra long clip. I got the pre-joint scrolls with a B. Dink the professor. Wrench gang in the building. We in the building. It's that Saturday coffee and Mary Jane talk. You know what I'm saying? We got a couple of points we're going to touch on, but pretty much you know what it is. Street defense, what's going on? David Pollock, families coming in the building. Would it be? It's your boy LB. Smash that like button. Yeah, man. I heard about an Ethiopian coffee that's like $100 a cup. What is it, like $100 a pound or something like that? That they get it from the Sarat. What is the cat that eats the coffee bean and in the stomach and ferments, and then they take his doo-doo and they make it into an expensive cup of coffee. That's right. That's that doo-doo coffee. That coffee wake you up. Any coffee that you know got to come through fermenting in the belly of an animal, you know that's good coffee. I ain't never had none yet, but I can believe that. Let's salute to all my Ethiopians who created coffee. We love you. For all the coffee, I speak on behalf of all the coffee drinkers. Nothing but love. We got nothing but love for you. That's right. We're going to talk some boxing. We got some boxing fights. That's right. Swagger, salute. I appreciate you for posting that Long Beach scrap. And that's right, people don't be thinking I'll be out there getting it in. I don't know why they talk about me like I don't get in there. They must not know me. They don't know my resume. All of my work, and you got your hypothesis, you got your theory, and then you got to go out there and test your theory. And that's exactly what I do. I'm not just going to sit around giving y'all techniques and talk about, ways of defending yourself, and I ain't try to use these things myself. That's right. I ain't, you got to go up in there and test your theories, and that's what your boy Burley do. We get in there, we spar. I've been sparring for years, man. That I think that's the only way, at least for martial combat, that's the only place to really check to see if you know what you know. It's in South America. Hold on. Not Ethiopia, but it's expensive. It doesn't get digested by the stomach acid just as hard. Okay, that's in South America. Okay. See? There you go. Thank you. Go to real Ethiopian. Remember they got it. Okay. My homie put me on. He said, get that real coffee. What's the secret to perfect balance in boxing? It's understanding your weight. Understanding how to shift your weight in your feet. And that's the Kickstand balance. And if you want to learn more about the Kickstand balance, go to advanced.lightburley.com and sign up, people. It's 50 cents a day to be on my online course. We break all that down. The perfect balance. Because you got to have balance with striking. It's the key essential, one of the key components to striking is balance. If you ain't got no balance, you all over the place. That's why we see most street fights go to the ground. Because really, lack of balance. Besides just the fight. That's right, Dink Professor. Rich Gang just put the link up in there for anybody that want to sign up. 50 cents a day, people. I'm telling you, my courses is what it is. Spaz says signing up today. We appreciate you. That's what I'm talking about. 50 cents a day. Come on, stop playing with me. For this real knowledge, we putting it in. We got like over 70 hours of footage. It goes on and on. I'm breaking it down. I do a live class every Saturday and Sunday on that course. 71 plus hours, what was 71 plus hours, 1,100 hours. Hold on. You see them numbers. I'm messing it. You see the numbers. Rich Gang Gang put it in the chat. You see them numbers. 50 cents a day. That's less than a cup of coffee. No, that cup of coffee done actually went up. A cup of coffee like $1.50 now. Yeah. That's about the price of a donut in most places. Come on now, stop playing with your boy. And can you learn from an online course? Yes, you can, because we do fundamentals. We ain't doing all of the bless up KS. We ain't doing all of the high tech stuff that you can't pick up. We doing fundamentals, stuff that you can practice in your house on your own time. Clarence Edwards, salute. Stuff that you can practice on your own time, man. That's what we giving up there. Stop playing with me. David Pollock, my homie, said, I recommend the advanced course for everyone. So you see it? That's somebody that's on the course right there. Press 1 in the chat for David Pollock because he hold me down. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Real warrior-ish. Real warrior stuff. You know what I'm saying? Warriors learn the information. That's what it's all about. Hold on. What he said? So you must have. We got vid. That's right. Press that 1 in the chat. Bring your young king's tool. That's right. Vincent on the way. That's right. Young Vincent, my young fighter. You know what I'm saying? He got other coaches, but I'm definitely on the squad. Y'all going to see the work of Burley. That man, that young man is phenomenal. Y'all seen the work. Y'all seen me post the videos with him. He hitting like a mule. That's right. That's right. You know Uncle Burley going to give him that sleep punch. We want sleep. I want them sleeping. That's what I tell my fight. I want him to sleep. I want his whole family to sleep. I want to go in the middle of the night. I want to see the whole family sleep. That's right. I tell my fighters I want to sleep. That's right. Nothing less than the sleep. So we hitting with force. Young warrior coming up. Stay on the lookout. He got his first amateur fight coming up. You're gonna see the work. And he learning quick. You had a great sparring session. How it go? Did you use the 52? Yeah, that 52 blocks movie gotta happen, but we definitely gonna bring out the YouTube series. But that 52 block movie must happen. Must. You know what I'm saying? Like the story of 52 alone is incredible. When they break it down through the eyes of Light Burley. Yeah, you gotta have a mirror to practice your shadow boxing, definitely. To all my fighters, get yourself a mirror. You're not being arrogant. You must see what your opponent sees. And the only way to see what your opponent sees is to get you a mirror. Press 1. Come on, smash that like button. Patrice Nevels, what it do, family? Smash that like button. Come on, get them likes up. We at half the engagement, but you can smash that like button for your boy Burley. Smash that like button. All right, it's time to get into it. You know what happens when I like the stick. I'm about to like the stick, and we going into it. First, we got to talk about that Chris Colbert loss. We got to talk about Chris Colbert. Oh, you just started boxing. You ain't never too late, buddy. KS, you ain't never too late. You right on time. You train on time. You ain't late. You right on time. Smash that like button. Yeah, I'm lighting up the stick. It's going down. It's about to go down. Everybody strap in. We going in. We got a 50. I'm going to break down the 52 block story. My first fight ever using 52 blocks. That's right. We're going to talk about it. All right, Chris Colbert. Oh, yeah, Bully Burley is very busy. I've been trying to reach him myself. That young warrior very busy, but he gonna get back. $5 to the super chat. $5 to the super chat for my family. That's right, footwork on display. Footwork first. We build them from the ground up. That's That's right. We build it ground up. Footwork first. Footwork first. That's what's different with the light burly teaching. You ain't just gonna come and learn some punches. We ain't got no time to touch some punches. We got to get to them feet. Oh, Garcia put hands to that boy, and then his record come out. He got like 300 amateur fights, 1 loss. He's an Olympian, and all the way from Haiti. Stand up for Haiti. Haiti, stand up. Haiti in the building. We in the building. Yo, listen. What happened with Chris Colbert? Now, Chris Colbert has a style of movement. Now, what is the problem with the style of movement? Is that if you never stop to sit on none of your punches, all you got is the pop, pop, pop. You got the pat, 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 but you ain't got the boom. You ain't got the boom. Chris Colbert lacks the boom. And he probably could conjure something, but because of his fluent movement style, he couldn't conjure that. It's something that happened with Willie Pep. Yeah, definitely in the video game. Willie Pep was one of those type of fighters, but he was way highly skilled in his defense, way over Chris Colbert. But because of his fluent style in the movement, he never really stopped to sit into none of his punches, so he didn't have a big KO rate. And if you look at Chris Colbert's record, I think he got like 6 knockouts, maybe 8. He don't got a lot of knockouts. Hector Camacho, another one like this. But this is what, you got to know. You got to know the ups and the downs to both of your styles. That's why over here, right here, when you go to my course, I teach you the kickstand balance. What is the kickstand balance? The kickstand balance is the balance that gives you movement and sit down. Because you got to sit down to some of your punches. That's where you hear coaches saying, sit down in your punch, son. Sit down on them. Because you're too up high, you're on your toes, you're moving, you're on your bicycle, and there's very, very few people, very few but special people can conjure power while still on their bicycle. I think Manny Pacquiao is one of them. Only the GOAT, salute. I think Manny Pacquiao is one of those strange people that can conjure knockout power on the move. Sugar Ray Robinson can knock you out going backwards, another freak of nature. But these are anomalies, people. These are not like me and you. I am a regular person, and for us regular people, we need to understand how to use leverage and mobility at the same time. And this is why I teach the kickstand balance. The kickstand balance will give you both. But Chris Colbert, he's on his bike all the time. And then when he tried to sit down, Garcia had, when you face somebody who has 300 fights, there's not too many different styles they haven't seen. You know what I'm saying? There's not too many different styles they haven't seen. So when he sat down, Garcia sat down. But even when he sat down, it's not a style that he's used to, so he couldn't really activate the way he wanted to. He was just cycling through guards to try to figure out which one would be the one to take him. But Garcia, give credit to him, at every angle he tried to go, Garcia matched him at that angle. And, Garcia was the better fighter. But we're still talking about when your style has way too much movement and you don't sit down on your punches, it's going to be hard for you to keep a man off of you and keep him honest. One of those punches got to keep him honest. See, me, I go to the body. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna invest my money in the body. Because I know the body going to talk to you. After I put a couple of straight right hands on you, I put a couple of those on you, yeah, you're going to start running in all hot. You're going to stop coming at me all hot. You're going to calm down, relax a little bit, and then we're going to figure this ish out. Then we're going to figure it out. That's how you doing. But if you ain't got that pop to keep a man honest, he's going to be on you. And then, in a 12-round fight, that's a problem. Because you know what Joe Louis said? Joe Louis said he can run, but he can't hide. He can run, but he can't hide. He got 12 rounds to get you, man. So that style, it doesn't work over the duration. Maybe if the fight was only 3 rounds, the pop style, you can win a lot of fights. You got to be very good at that style to win fights. Your stamina got to be on the next level to win fights like that. You know what I'm saying? But much props to Chris Colbert. I hope he comes back. But that was one of the biggest upsets of today, not of today, but of current times, because of, you got to look how it happened. Chris Colbert was supposed to be fighting the champion. The champion catches Colbert. In steps the replacement. 2-week notice. And then he goes and beats him up. Not the replacement. Andy Ruiz, another one that did it. It's really the year of the replacement. It's the era of the replacements. You got to watch the replacement. Forget the champion. Forget the champion. If it was me and I had to get a replacement, I'm like, send me his Carfax. I need his Carfax. Because these replacements nowadays, they different. The replacements are different. But Tank and Rolly has been rescheduled. Yes, we got the Tank and Rolly fight once again. And just to make sure, I'm giving a good, accurate. I went back, I watched more Rolly fights. I watched Tank fights. What I like about this fight is Rolly brings a character to this fight that Tank needs. Like Tank is very good at being the Tank. You can't overlook your opponent ever. Tank is very good at being who he is. Very high skill, IQ, out of this world. And when he comes in the ring, but you can't overlook your opponent. And Raleigh is a wild card, people. He is a wild card. I believe this fight to be harder for Tank than what it can, because Raleigh is going to introduce elbows, just a mauling. Like some of your work, the best way to unravel a high IQ fighter is to maul him. That's how you, like, if you want to play a high chess match with a chess player, you just got to be a better chess player to win that game. But if you ain't really on his level, the best way, I'm telling you right now, the best way to get at a man that's highly skilled in you is to jump on him and maul him. Make it the worst fight of his life. Make his emotions come to the forefront. Make him look through the ropes and look at his mama. His mama looking at him. She's upset. She ain't like it. You got to make him go through emotions. 7 levels of denial. You got to make him go back to that corner talking to himself like when Drago was fighting Rocky. Remember when Drago went back to the corner? He was like, he's not a man. He's not a man. You remember Drago was breaking down. That's how Drago was way high skilled than Rocky. We seen the movie. Drago was a machine. They built him in the laboratory. They had all of the machines hooked up to him. He was the machine. That was the classic fight. Drago and Rocky is the classic fight of what happens. He also did with Apollo Creed, but we're looking at Drago right now. Drago is the classic fight of when the high-tech machine meets, I don't want to call it stumble bum, just a man with a lot of heart and willing to fight like a junkyard dog. And Raleigh is that fighter. He is that fighter. All the way to intelligence. I ain't knocking no man's intelligence, but Rolly ain't the sharpest knife in the drawer, people. We all know this. We ain't trying to diss the man. I sparred with the man. I like the man. He ain't the sharpest knife in the drawer. You listen to his interviews, we all can see that. But, like as I said, he presents a problem to Gervonta that Rocky presented to Drago. The only way Raleigh is losing that fight is by knockout. That's the only thing fighters like him understand. And we have to give him that point right there, that he has a chance of pulling this out, because it is the year of the upsets and replacements, and Raleigh is a wild card. The Austin, Texas Storio, I think I had a conversation with them, not too much. Now we got Earl and Ugas. Earl and Ugas, man. Now they've been doing a lot of bad talking about my fighter Earl Spence. Now anybody who knows me knows I love Earl Spence, and they out there saying he's scared and he looking weak and he lost too much weight. And what about the eye injury? Listen, Ugas is a good fighter, but he's pillow hand. Ugas has pillow hands. He can let them go, but he has pillow hands. So remember what I just said about keeping the fighter honest. I don't believe he has a good jab. He is from the Cuban school of boxing. Cubans produce very great boxers, definitely great amateurs, and he's skilled. He just beat up Manny Pacquiao, even though it was an old Manny. And I believed if Earl would have got his hands on Manny, it would have been even an uglier lost for Manny Pacquiao. So I think Manny Pacquiao got a gift from the heavens, and they sent him out. They gave him his walking papers to Ugas. Because if Errol Spence gave him those walking papers, it could have got crazy. Because Errol Spence is a different type of animal, people. I've studied this young man. He's a different type of animal. And like I said, Ugas' pillow hands, I don't think Ugas' pillow hands is going to be enough to keep Errol Spence honest from walking him down and chopping him down like a lumberjack. Because he's all lumberjack. He get up in there and he just get to chopping at the tree. Body shots, get to chopping. He get to ripping them body shots at you. And soon enough, timber, down comes the big tree. And I like Ugas, but Ugas is in the way of greatness. We all want to see Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford. And Ugas is in the way. I'm sorry. I'm going to say it. He's in the way. But listen, he's going to get paid. And Ugas' story is a bad story. Like what he's dealing with, I think his son has Down syndrome. Ugas has alopecia, that thing that makes you lose all of your hair on your body. So listen, a victory for Ugas would bring the Cuban people a lot of energy. I understand that. But even him getting up in there and representing his country right is going to give Cuba that go anyway. Long as he go up in there and give a good performance, no matter how it turns out, he going to get his victory. He going to get his shine. He going to get a great payday. And he going to still be around to take on other fighters coming up like Jerron Boots. And this. He got other great fights and still in store for him, even if he lose to Errol Spence. But Ugas is in the way of greatness. You know what I'm saying? Seeing an undisputed fighter at welterweight. Come on, we all want to see it. You know, we all want to put money on it. KS, I'm 50-50 on Ugas and Spence. I hear you. Listen, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm 70-30. I'm 70-30 on that. You know, I just think, you know, Errol Spence is too much. Errol Spence is a special type of fighter. Like, he's one of those special fighters, man. And he doesn't get his credit because he doesn't have the flash and dash of a lot of other fighters. But that man is extra special. Very special. Now, let's move on to the Ukraine war. Why do we have to talk about the Ukraine war? Because I've been talking to some people. I got some sources. Xavier Gamble, we could definitely get to that, but you know, we can't do it right now. I got some sources that tell me that Ukraine may not pull this out. That the end of this war may result in no Ukraine, which is terrible, people, which is, I wish as America we could do more, but it's politics, and we got to understand the game of politics. But what's even sadder is that some of our greatest fighters is over there risking their lives. And if Ukraine is no more, we got to ask the question: will Usyk and Lomachenko come back to boxing? Will they even have the fire to want to box after, what they're going through? What's going to happen to their country? Like, will they still have that fire? I think not, because they got a lot of patriotism over there. You can tell they are about their love of their country, and that's what's up. That's what's up. I feel the same way about America. Let them run up on America. It's going to be guerrilla warfare in the projects, straight from the project. They don't want none of that project guerrilla warfare. It's going to be ugly. If they try to run up in the PJ, it's going to get crazy. So I feel it. But I can also understand why. I can also see that why would they want to return to boxing if that's the fate of the Ukraine? And we got to really pray for it, because Lomachenko and Usyk, Papachenko, not only are we losing that, we losing one of the greatest coaches ever in the game, Papachenko don't get his credit because he's doing different stuff like me. This is why I love Papachenko. Because it ain't always got to be one way. Things grow. They move on. We add on to the game, and that's what Papachenko is doing for boxing. He's found a way to teach boxing that's just not common. Yeah, the clinch goes either. But Lomachenko, and let's not talk about Usyk. Usyk got the belts. He got most of the belts over there. Usyk then took 3 of the chips with him. He got 3 of the chips. So you know if Usyk don't come back, what's going to happen is the 3 chips are going to go up into Eliminator. They're going to have to fight for him. This may bring Deontay Wilder back. Go fight for some of them chips. If that's what happens, I think Deontay Wilder should get back up in the game. You know, if there is some type of elimination for the belts that Usyk got, you know, Deontay need to jump back up in the mix. He probably get another fight with Tyson. Now, you know, we all know that. I don't know if Deontay could beat Tyson, but hey, the 4th time may be a charm. You know, they say 3 times a charm, but hey, maybe the 4th time's a charm. Oh, that just went down the wrong way. But, you know, I see that happen. Harlem Mike. That's right, that's right. Harlem in my heart. Harlem baby. Deontay definitely need to add to his style. What Deontay needs to add to his style is defense, man. Why are they not teaching this man no defense? Somebody tell them to call Light Burley so I can go over there and start putting this man through the defensive work, take him through the 36 chambers of defense. Only way Uncle Burley can do it. I guarantee if they gave me the job, he gonna look different. I ain't gonna be out here lying saying I'm predicting a guarantee and a victory, but I tell you he gonna look different. He gonna be different. Give me Deontay Wilder 2 warm-up fights, and we taking the Gypsy. We taking the Gypsy King. We taking him down. Taking him down. Because that's what Tyson Fury has. Tyson got defense. Tyson ain't just out there throwing punches. Tyson got defense. And that's, you know, that was, to me, that was the edge in the fight. Because if all Tyson had was offense, he was going sleep. Yeah, he was going sleep. That's right. I'm telling you, y'all already know, once I hit that main line, it's on. Yeah, you know, listen, America ain't jumping into that war, and we shouldn't. They ain't none of our business. You know, it's sad, but it ain't none of our business. They should have let them into NATO, though. That was kind of crazy. Tootsie Flootsie, my fam, yeah, working that 52 frame inside the clinch. That's right. A lot of people don't understand that when you're a striker, your clinch game got to be up too, because chances are you're going to miss some. You're going to miss some punches, and you're going to lock up with your opponent. And if there's no referee there to pull you apart, it's now just went to the grappling stages. Oh, you in Tampa now? Would it be? Oh, Mike Brown, another skilled martial artist, is in the building. It's in the building. But yes, the fight will go to grappling. All strikers to know how to grapple. At least get you some stand-up grappling. You should get you some wrestling too. But you should definitely get you some stand-up grappling. Because in the streets, ain't no referee. Ain't no referee for strikers. See, strikers have the gift of the referee. Because they pull us apart. You know, when we start missing punches and we get all wrapped up, you come to the referee, mangle y'all apart. You ain't got that in the streets. Ain't nobody gonna pull y'all apart. So once y'all miss and y'all lock up, it's just moved to a different phase of the fight. That's right. It's time to grapple. Short punches and grappling. You gotta know how to throw them punches short in the grab. He's right here on your face. You can't be punching this long. You ain't gonna be out here. You gotta know how to bang. Hit him right in your face. Here, get this. Eat all of this. Eat all of this. You're gonna take all of this work. You gotta know how to punch. See, people as strikers, we gotta know this ranges. They throw it up. Yeah, they crazy. They crazy because they crazy because they ain't never been in no fight to understand that why you need that. That's how crazy that idea is. Think you don't need grappling as a striker? You're crazy as a fox. Crazy. You must think you got 100% accuracy and you don't. Does experience as a lineman? Yeah, hey. A lineman got some grappling skills. You see they down there grappling. It's definitely some swimming involved. I would say yes, for sure. You could definitely got a good base. You got a good base to start from. I believe so. I definitely believe so. Just like a man who plays golf. the way he turned that golf thing over, you can take him into boxing and show him how to transfer that right into a punch. Because he already got the skill of torque. He already got the skill of torque. See, it's the brain that blocks the next level. This is why a baseball player can't use his torque in the boxing ring. It's his brain. Because the mechanic is there. It's just he's not used to being punched at. Oh yeah, the lockup is happening. The lockup is mandatory, people. Like I said, there's going to be no striking without locking up and grappling, because you will miss. You will miss, people. You know, I think Mayweather lands like 6 out of 10 punches, meaning 4 of those punches he's missed. Yes, nobody, and he's about as accurate as you can get, Mr. Mayweather. And he missing 4 punches out of 10. And that's on the good night. On the bad night, he probably like 4 out of 10. Probably missing sticks, only landing 4. So now if this is the numbers Mayweather's pulling off, think about the numbers you're going to be pulling off. So this is the reason, and this is also the reason why you must train missing into your repertoire. That's right, I said it. I said it. Who ain't nobody here talking? Who talking to you like this but Mr. Burley? I said it. You need to train to miss. If I go into a gym and I see a dude hitting the bag and all he doing is training to hit it and he ain't training to miss, I know he ain't at the next level. He ain't up here yet. He's still in the fantasy mind state that everything he throw going to land. Press 1. He's still in the fantasy mind state that everything he throw going to land. Press 1. He's a new jack. He's new to this. He's a cucumber. That's right. He's a cucumber. That's right. I said it right here. He's a cucumber. He green. He green. Because you going to miss, so you got to train missing. You got to train to miss to come back. And then you got to train to come back. You got to train to miss and then to follow up. So guess what you need to do that? You need the high skill of balance. You need a high skill of balance to pull that off. You got to train to miss, people. It ain't all about landing. Because I guarantee you, if you start training to miss, you're going to watch your game jump another level. It's going to jump another level. Because he training just to hit. You training to hit and to miss. You training what if things go wrong. See, people always want to see themselves when things go right. That is the fake illusion of comfortability. Because I'm going to tell you right now, right here, on this right here, there is no such thing as comfortability, people. Throw it out your mind. Throw it away. Get rid of it. It's holding back your growth. It's holding back your growth to believe there is a comfortable place that you can get to. There's no such place. Press 1. Comfortability don't exist. When a fighter is training for a fight, you think he's comfortable? He's everything but comfortable. But guess what that uncomfortability is going to reap? It's going to reap the best him. It's going to reap his best performance. There is no such thing. If you find comfortability, run away from it. Because you found nothing but a mirage. That's right. It's like walking through the desert thinking you done found water and you walk up and it's still sand. If you found comfortability, then you found the mirage. And it ain't real, my brother. Your Uncle Burley's here, right here on this live to bring you the facts. Coffee and Mary Jane, you know how we talk. Ain't no such thing. Everything in your life is about being uncomfortable. How you came into this world was uncomfortable to your mother. You think your mother was uncomfortable pushing your big head out? I got a big head. You look at my chromosome. I got a big head. So I know my mama was uncomfortable. I know my mama was uncomfortable. She was probably saying, give me a C-section. This one got a big head. This one got a big head. So there's no such thing as comfortability, people. Throw it out of your mind. Get used to being uncomfortable. Because when you're used to being uncomfortable, you're in a constant state of growth. That's right. I said it. When you're used to being uncomfortable, you're in a constant state of growth. You've reached enlightenment. You've reached enlightenment. Ain't nothing after that. Ain't nothing after that. You see, because you see the animals, They understand that because they haven't been given the God power. They ain't got the God power like we got. At least, maybe not all of them. I think there's some of them out there with the God power. They just can't talk. We don't know. But most of them ain't got the God power. But the God power stops us because it gives us a choice. See, with them, they have to learn to be uncomfortable and be happy in their uncomfortability. Because what do they have in their uncomfortability? They have life. That's right. It ain't comfortable being no lion. I think every time they attack, they like 2 out of 10. Most of their attacks fail. So when I be on National Geographic watching them chase down deer and get them and eat them, that'd be the 1 out of 2 times, that'd be the 2 times out of 10 times they try. National Geographic ain't showing the other 8 when they out there failing and flopping all over the place. Deer just running away laughing at them like, sucker! You know what I'm saying? National Geographic don't show that. But the lion, he don't get comfortable in his failure. See, that's what we can do in our God power. We get comfortable in failure. When you get comfortable in failure, guess what's next? Depression, anxiety, all of those things jump into your life. My most creative moments came from uncomfortable situations. Facts. That's where your creativity lies, people. Anybody that can tell a story of when they did something big, it was one of their biggest uncomfortable moments. I'm gonna tell you right now. Look at Kim Kardashian, sex tape. That was uncomfortable. The whole world had to see her getting her cake smashed. But now she's a billionaire. Now she's a billionaire. Because she uncomfortably accepted what was out there and what was known about her and turned it into money. Most people can't do that. They want to be comfortable. They want everybody to love them. See, when you want the world to love you, you trying to be comfortable. You want to be comfortable. Everybody loves me. I'm the man. Nah. No. Everybody's not going to love you. Some of us in the large amount of people may hate you. Take it from me. One of the most hated men in the game. They make videos about your boy Burley. They always doing this, but one thing they ain't trying to do is run up. You see these hands? Look at these hands. I got Mickeys on me. I got the tools for sleep. I got the tools to put you straight to sleep. That's right, big hammers here. So they're gonna talk, but they ain't gonna walk. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna talk it, but they ain't gonna walk it. And that's cool. But it ain't nothing wrong with understanding that people ain't going to like you. Not everybody's going to like your shine. Nope. You can shine. You can think you got your shine on 10, and people are still going to look at you like you was a dull piece of rock. Now, you going to let that bother you? Even if it does, you know why? Because you're seeking comfortability by getting their validation. Validation is comfortability too, people. Because validation is trying to, we like to be validated so we can believe some of the things that we think about ourselves. That's a comfortability. No, I don't need nobody's validation. If it comes, it's nice. It is what it is. And if the validation comes, it should come off of the work that they seen me doing, not the work that they heard me talk about. Press 1. Your validation should come from the work they seen you doing, not the work that you talk about. And that's why a lot of people on YouTube and on this internet thing is searching big validation. And they searching this so much that it's causing emotional problems. You got people killing themselves over YouTube. It's crazy. Instagram, Facebook. Definitely going to reach out to Master P. I see you. So throw comfortability away. It's a problem. We don't need comfortability. We don't need no comfortability. And this leads me into my first 52 block fight. The first time. What's the topic? Oh, we just talking. We did a little talking about some of the boxing fights that we got coming up. Now we just ended it off on the chat. We just chatting now. And I'm going to break down my first 52 block fight. Now, it was a night of hustling. We had been up hustling all night. It turned to day. and I'm out there with my friend Hook. And he's getting into an argument with a guy. They're going back and forth. Now, why we called him Hook is because he would hook off on you. And he was, it didn't take too much. So they arguing, and Hook being Hook, he hooked off. He missed. He hit the car, messed up his hand. He's in cripple mode, but he's still talking smack. So now Hook is my homie. So I slide over there just to hear what the conversation is about. Now the dude, he sees me slide over there, and he says something to me about, yeah, your man slinking up on me. He said something, and I stood there for a minute. I took what he said, and I think he said something else that triggered me. I jumped on him, pushed his head to the concrete with some steps. I used my environment against him. That's another thing in the fight, people. Learn to use the environment to your victory. Learn to look at what's around you, especially when you're street fighting. There's a lot of things that can work for you and work against you, and you want to be aware of it. See, what I was aware of, that he was standing in the front of some steps. So I knew when I pushed him up against the steps, he couldn't retreat to regain his balance. So I pounced on him. Neck to the steps. I got him. He looking at me. I see him. I spit in his face. That's right. This is hood rules are in effect. Hood rules are happening. I spit in his face. Now he's really upset. I shake him up. I think it was a little slapping. I'm talking to him. I let him up. He's upset, but he ain't moving yet. He goes up the block. Now we down the block. We talking about what just happened, how I pounced on him. I'm feeling a little good about myself because I was able to nullify that without having to go to blows. Take a sip of my coffee. Now, as I get up the block, he is up the block. He's waiting for me. And he's acting like he got a gun. So Hook moves up on him and is talking to him and at the same time filling him up. He looks at me like, nah, it ain't a gun. He pulls out the 18-inch kitchen knife. He got the big kitchen knife. He wanted to do your boy Burley some bodily harm. I pull out a little razor blade. I got a little razor blade, but hey, razor blade, if I get the cutting, you got to get the poking, but I can just, all I got to do is get the painting you, and I'm going to close everything. That razor blade is vicious. So a crowd is formed, and they're asking me to drop the razor blade. And I'm saying, well, he got the 18-inch kitchen knife. Y'all worried about my little razor blade, disarm this man. So they disarm him. Me being the man of my word, razor blade drops. Let's go mano y mano. Now, in my mind, I'm thinking, this dude is way bigger than me. He was way bigger than me. He had took off his shirt. He had some muscles. I could see he had a little six-pack. At that time, I didn't have a six-pack. I didn't have too many muscles. So he was winning the muscle game. Already, he's winning the muscle factor. He's looking more like the fighter than I am. So he sets up with some crazy style. So I'm thinking in my head, this may be the best time to use some 52 because it looks like his punches are going to be stronger than mine. So that's what I'm thinking in my head. The crowd is formed. He's from this block, so the crowd is pro in his favor. They want him to win. He sets up. So now he comes with this big overhand blow. And I see the blow coming. Excuse me. I see the blow coming. I go for the crown, people. The crown saved my life. He was trying to hit me all up inside my head. He was trying to go to the top of my head. You don't want to get hit up on that little baby spot, the spot where your head was formed at. I heard all types of bad things about getting hit in that spot. I ain't never been hit there, but I ain't want to figure it out right now on 131st Street in the street fight. So I throw up the crown. Bang! Now I'm surprised because it not only did it repel his hand, I see the look in his eye. He come with another one. I crown again. He throw another. By the third one, I see the look in his eye. The fight is leaving him because now I'm seeing the look. He's confused. I see a look of confusion. All that did was amp me up. So now I'm coming up. I'm moving. The crowd is laughing at me. The whole crowd's laughing at me. What is he doing? He looks, I'm looking crazy out there because they ain't never seen 52 in real action. They ain't seen it, but I'm moving on him because I know I'm in his brain. I done snake charmed him. I got his brain. I got his soul because he don't know what to do. So as I'm moving him, he tried to do a little kick. The kick was out of desperation. The kick had desperation all over it. I smelled desperation all over the kick. It wasn't like no Muay Thai kick with no real confidence. It was pretty much, get away from me. It was one of those kicks, but it was too late. I was moving in on him. Once and there was a store behind him, the gate, he got his back up against the gate. Problem for him. I'm moving with the blows. Bang, catch him. There's a bar. There's like a gate leading to it was a beauty salon that was down in the basement. I grab him, put him over, once again, using my environment to my benefit. I got him leaned over. So now his feet are not even on the ground, pretty much. So he has no leverage. His back is bent, and I'm just hammering away. Now it's time to work. Yeah, you thought I was, now I'm talking to him. Yeah, you thought I was, You thought I was one of them small dudes. You thought all of those muscles would help. You thought the muscles would help you. Eat this. Now I'm talking to him. See, now it's showtime moment. Because now I'm talking to him. The police roll. I hear the police coming. People are starting to scatter. I pull my hand back because I had a little blood on my fist because I just finished hammering, and I disappeared in the crowd. One of my greatest moments. Now, my punches lacked steam. I was throwing these type of punches. I was punching like a girl, people. You know your Uncle Burley gonna keep it real and right. I wasn't throwing the punches that I throw today. Because if I was, oh yeah, I would have really smoked him. I would have really smoked him when he was against that gate. But I didn't come with the straight. I came with like this haymaker thing. Because in my earlier days of 52, no one corrected my punches. I was throwing my punches like you would throw slaps. This is a problem. This is a problem for 52, and a lot of 52 practitioners are out there. They haven't corrected their punching or their striking. So yes, they may have some defense, but their offense sucks. Sucks. Terribly. It sucks. So it was because of Wilson Pitts and Roberto Sharp that my game changed, but it was Wilson Pitts, excuse me, that helped me straighten out my punches and get a real alphabet of punches. And like I said, if I would have had those punches back then, I would have really smoked them. But, you know, you live, you learn. But that was my first time that I ever used 52 blocks in the fight. And I had a lot of fights in the first time that I ever used it. Now, in closing, I got a little bit of weed left. So let's take some questions. Any questions you got? What happened with me and some other 52 block guys? Why they making videos? You got a question about a certain shape? Hit me with it. It's going to push kick, a defense kick, or should I say I'll run away kick? Yeah, I guess that must be a conversation. Any question you got, Uncle Burley is here for you. As long as my stick is lit, I'm answering questions. So go on and shoot them. Whatever you got, I'm waiting on you. Whoever got it, the first question, go on, load up, lock and load, and shoot it out. I don't even care. It could be about life. It don't even have to be about fighting. It could be about what's going on in your life. It don't even matter. I got a little stick left. D-Block in real life, my Uncle Street. That's a real uncle for you. That's a good darn uncle for you. That uncle that can straighten out your punches because you need it. Punching like a girl. I want to stop disrespecting our women saying punching like a girl. Punching, not knowing how to punch is not something that can serve you as a man. Be a man. Man up and learn how to punch and kick and grapple. Because you never know which one you may need. Any given situation. You may need to kick some man's head off. You may need to choke a head off. You may need to punch a head off. I don't know. But be familiar with all three. Ashtray at. Who got the questions? We all quiet out there. Don't be quiet. Speak up. Speak up. Don't be quiet. Uncle Burley taking all questions. Any question you got, go on shoot. Hurry up, my stick is running out. The stick is running out. You need to know about its shape, how to catch it, why we do a certain shape, why we do a certain hand movement. Anything you got, go on and ask away. Uncle Burley here for you. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Do I train after smoking? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, IP. That's when you zone out. You train after smoking, oh, you zone out. Especially shadow boxing. Smoke something in shadow boxing. Tell me if you can't see an opponent. Because I'll be seeing straight ops. What's the importance of mental fitness in combat? It's everything. It's your it's your because I want to say spirit lines more towards your will. It's definitely your strategic mind. Like it's your strategy. So if your mental fitness is not right, your strategy is not right. You'll have no strategy. What's the correct application of kiss the fist? Now, Mother Dear, he was the fighter that made that move famous, and I think a lot of that move came from he was able to pull it off against people who didn't know how to punch. Against someone who knows how to punch, the catch and kiss, I wouldn't even try it. He may make you kiss the canvas. You run into the right striker, you may kiss the canvas. But if you run into one of these, I don't know how to punch, there's a very good chance you can catch it. The whole thing about it was he was gay. That's why he was kissing your fist. He was gay, and he was adding that little feminine touch, like that, you was about to be knocked out by like a half man, half woman type of thing. So I think the kiss of it was really the disrespect of it. Yeah, that was him disrespecting you as a lady boy, That's the lady boy disrespect. Kiss you and then knock you out. That's definitely some disrespect. I'm glad ain't nobody kissed my fist and knocked me out, because I would have to move to the Ukraine. Next time y'all see Burley, I'll be out there fighting with the Ukrainians. No joke, so I'm just saying I ain't gonna be in America. Does 52 have a philosophy? Crimson Skull, with a B. We talking now. Does 52 have a philosophy? Hold on, let me get back. The defense is the philosophy. Self-preservation is pretty much the philosophy of 52 blocks, is that you can't conquer another man until you've conquered yourself. See, defense helps you to conquer yourself, because it brings you back to the reality of that even the bad guy wants to go home to his wife. That's right. Even the man that's robbing you or trying to beat you up, he got a wife and kids too, probably. And he want to go back to his family. So even though he getting bad energy and bad vibes, he's trying to kill you. And defense brings that reality to you, that every time you get ready to fight, you can die. So what are some parameters that you can set in place to prevent your death? Defense. So the philosophy of 52 blocks is self-preservation, one of the greatest ever. How you deal with first street fighting so you can grab them and take them down to the ground? How do you deal with I didn't get that one. How you deal with a street fighting? I need more on that one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those Russians smoke, drink, and still wrestle. Russians are tough men. Russians really have that tough man thing going on. Look at Putin. I think Putin got like 12 dogs or something. Like, the man is definitely on his tough man. From Africa? No, I haven't met a lot. I've met a lot of Africans. 116th Street. Let's see what my homie said. Back in Philly as a young fighter in the streets, we had a move where we would use a lot of our lead foot to hold your foot. Then fight starts off a hook on you. Then hey, stepping on the foot, holding somebody in place is clever strategy. That kind of goes with 52 blocks, because 52 blocks is kind of like fighting the fox. Like if 52 blocks had a spirit, and like it had an animal spirit, it'd be the fox. The cleverness of the fox. You're using cleverness to beat your opponent. So yes, I would classify that cleverness as something that could be done from a 52 block man. Eric, would it be? Salute. Yes, I'm live again. Russians train with bears. Yeah, them they crazy like that. They just crazy like that. Their mental fortitude is second to none. Like, when will you be back in the city? Oh, I'll be back in the city soon. I'll be coming back to New York. My homie got a gym up there. We're gonna be training up there. We definitely gonna be training up there. 119th and 5th Avenue, Juice Bar / gym. We're gonna be up in there working. We're gonna be out there working. 119th Street and 5th Avenue, Juice Bar / gym. Burley will be back in the city. We will be getting that work. You're gonna get that work. New York, stand up. Coming back, you're gonna get that work. Making that happen. The city connection is back open. Self-preservation, that is our proverb. Self-preservation is the key to life. We talking. I got a little bit of the stick left, like I said. Any question you got, shoot right now. Let me know. He said my buddy is a Russian. We both put the gloves on. We both stood as the dust settled. That must have been a good fight. Yeah, them Domby fighters. Yeah, it's only because they're double weighted. The Domby fighters. They're not using the kickstand balance. Both of their feet is planted on the ground. So yeah, them Domby fighters could use some of that Mr. Burley in their life. They definitely could use a Burley in their life. I'm gonna have them moving around, especially since they got their hand in like a club fashion. They over there clubbing each other. You definitely need footwork against a club. That's all I'm saying. Somebody trying to club you in your head, you better know how to move your feet. Move your feet or lose your seat and go sleep. Bars. That's how that go. That's exactly how that go. Like I said, any questions, shoot now. I'm running out. I also got an interview coming. We got the Slap Boxing League. We got the YouTube series coming at advanced.lightburley.com. The illest online course ever in my other course, learn-martialarts.com. On my website, lightburley.com, I got the music. I got the music on my website. The squat training you see me doing oh yeah, your legs need to be tough. Training you see me doing oh yeah, your legs need to be tough. See what the problem why you see people fight with their knees unbent is because they haven't trained their legs to carry their own weight. Just because we walk around, we believe that our legs are strong enough to carry our own weight. Nope. They're only good enough for walking. Once you got to get into fighting, you'll see how weak your legs are. So the squat walk, the low walking you see me doing is making my legs like this. I'm getting my legs on stallion mode. Stallion. But like I said, at lightburley.com, you can get all of my music. 99 cents a song. Download the song. Play it while you working out. Get that Light Burley workout with the Light Burley sounds in the back. lightburley.com. We have the book. We have the cards. We're working on the apparel. More apparel is coming soon. That's right. More apparel is coming real soon. I'm going to have the hats, shirts. We got a sweatpants suit coming out. I'm trying to work down the price. They charging me $90 to make the sweatsuit. So it may be somewhere like $125, $130. I don't want to try to kill y'all for it, but it's good material. It's going to be real mean. Get the sweatsuit. It's going to be at lightburley.com. Leg training is super important. Super important. The sweatsuit is going to be up there. Mars, he said, I'm going to get the full throttle right now. That's right. Step up there. Get that full throttle. It's up there. Oh, I think that's, let me make sure that's up there. I do believe, Dink in the chat. Rich Gang. Is full throttle up in there? Is full throttle on the list? If not, I'm going to send it so we can put it up there. You know what I'm saying? The 3 new songs. If it ain't up there, it'll be up there soon. But all of the other songs are up there for sure. 99 cents. Download the songs. Support the team. More music on the way. Yeah, they ain't made me blow the dust off my microphone. I had to blow the dust off my microphone. So I'm back like John Wick. That's right. We're going to be dropping these raps. We're going to be talking about rapping and scrapping. That's going to be the topic right now. Rapping and scrapping. That's what we're going to be. That's what we're going to be doing moving forward. Also, tactical training. Yeah, I'm looking to teach law enforcement. I'm definitely looking to teach law enforcement. So you see, I've been doing something with the working on your 52s and then drawing your gun. A lot of people would say, well, why not just draw your gun? Because once again, we train it from uncomfortable situations, people. It'd be comfortable if the dude ran up on you, you pulled out your gun, you boomed him. All right. That's a comfortable situation. But what about if he ran up on you and just started raining blows on you and you had to fumble to get to your gun? See, that's an uncomfortable situation. And that's the place where I'm training, I want to train people in tactical weaponry and going for your weapon. It's just going to draw your weapon while being under fire of someone who just let loose on you. The fight is on. You didn't get a chance. He didn't give you no chance to get in your firing position. He just ran up on you. He got up on you some way, caught you in the drop, and he's swinging on you. So we're working from there to where you got to block, slip, and still get to your gun. You know what I'm saying? We're working from that aspect of the uncomfortable situation. It's not there? Okay, it'll be up there soon. I'm going to send over I'm going to send those songs over to Mr. Dank. Rich Gang, we'll get on top of that, and I'm pretty sure by tomorrow or by Monday, Full Throttle is definitely going to be up on there. As always, hands up, chin down, rumble, young man rumble.